Good evening, sir. My name is Cadet White. I will be conducting a route planning brief tonight. Bottom line up front, I'm the squad leader of 1st Squad, 2nd Platoon, and my mission is to conduct an ambush to destroy an enemy squad patrol in the vicinity of Charlie Kilo 538-650 in order to prevent the enemy from influencing the company's decisive operation. 1st Squad has been tasked as a security squad, which means that I, as a squad leader, have to plan the route from the ORP to the ORP from the patrol base, which is located at Charlie Kilo 385-639. What we know about the enemy is a dismounted North Torbian squad, which is moving from north to south along 44 Easton, and they're using trails and roads to increase their speed of movement, which tells us we should stay off these trails and roads to decrease the probability of encountering the enemy. My route is a 9-leg route, which starts at the start point of the patrol base, and the first movement is to checkpoint 1, which is a 400 meter movement northeast at a magnetic azimuth of 53 degrees. We'll be passing over this spur into this draw. At that point, we'll conduct leg 2, which is from checkpoint 1 to checkpoint 2, moving down this draw using the stream as our handrail to the left. We'll move approximately 1,150 meters east at 101 degrees. Once we reach checkpoint 2, we will conduct a movement southeast to checkpoint 3 at about 109 degrees magnetic azimuth. At this point, we'll be crossing through a linear danger area in this open clearing. We'll be staying in a platoon column fire team wedge to minimize casualties and the effect of indirect fire, and we'll be crossing over a bridge right before checkpoint 3, so we'll condense down into a platoon file to get over this bridge. Once we're over it, we'll spread back out again. When we reach checkpoint 3, we're going to move east at about 94 degrees to checkpoint 4. Again, using this trail as our handrail to the left and this big spur as our handrail to the right. Once we reach the intersection at checkpoint 4, we're going to shoot an azimuth southeast, about 158 degrees southeast. Using this trail as our handrail again, we're going to move about a kilometer down. We're going to stay off the trail about 50 to 100 meters to decrease the probability of encountering the enemy. Once we reach checkpoint 5, we're going to shoot at another azimuth northeast, about 80 degrees, moving about another kilometer. We're going to aim for this saddle in between these two peaks, using this trail as our handrail, or as our backstop. And this is going to be pretty difficult terrain to get up, so I'm expecting that to be the longest. That's going to take the most time out of any of this route. Once we reach checkpoint 6, we're going to conduct leg 7, which is a movement northeast at approximately 19 degrees, checkpoint 7. Again, we're going to use this trail as a handrail to the left, moving in traveling overwatch at this point because we're close to the enemy, close to the ORP. Once we reach checkpoint 7, we're going to conduct leg 8, which is movement to checkpoint 8, about 700 meters northeast at a magnetic azimuth of 85 degrees. We're going to be traveling up this draw into this saddle. Once we reach the top of that saddle, we're going to shoot our final azimuth to the ORP, which is going to be about 334 degrees, moving 600 meters south or northwest. We're going to reach, we're going to have to cross that stream, as you see. So I chose a point where it kind of intersects the trail because I figured there might be, it might be easier to cross there because the trail is there. But again, that's going to be another linear danger area, so we're going to be in bounding overwatch at that point because we're very close to the kill zone and the enemy. We're also crossing a linear danger area. So once we reach our ORP, we're going to conduct a security halt and move forward with our leaders recon stuff. So in conclusion, this movement should take about half a day. If we use Army doctrine, it should take about 14 hours. And this route, what it'll do, will allow us to efficiently and effectively destroy the enemy, which will prevent the enemy from influencing the company's decisive operation. At this point, are there any questions?